everyone, welcome to another episode of Tennis Talk with Ushna Suhail, and today we're going to talk about the French Open 2023 championships again, both the men's and the women's finals that concluded last week. Starting off from the men's final, Novak Djokovic becoming the 23 times Grand Slam champion and proving why he's the greatest of all time. He had a few hiccups in the first set, going 4-1 down against Casper Ruud, missing a few overheads that you wouldn't normally see him miss even in the most crucial of times. And Ruud, on the other hand, the Norwegian, he wasn't able to capitalize in those situations and put the foot on the accelerator and, move ahead. And when you do that against someone like Novak Djokovic, and when you allow him back into the match, then that's exactly when he is in the most dangerous of forms, because he started dictating Ruud around the court so well. He spread the court so beautifully. He changed directions wonderfully. Even in the tiebreaker, he didn't give him a chance to come back. Converting defense into offense so effectively and doing that so well throughout the whole match, not just in the first set, but maintaining that in the second and third set as well. Personally, for me, I think what makes Djokovic the greatest of all time is that how he's able to convert defense into offense and do it so consistently and effectively throughout an entire match. Do it for a long period of times, and that's what makes him such a good competitor, because tennis is all about playing well when it matters. And for me, Novak Djokovic, I think he's done that throughout his entire career. He's played well when it's mattered the most, and he knew that the entire pressure was on him to win his 23rd Grand Slam title. Casper Ruud, on the other hand, had nothing to lose. He was the underdog in this match. Winning and losing both have their own pressures, but the way Djokovic deals with that pressure every time when he steps on the tennis court is so impressive to see. And Casper Ruud, nothing to take away from him. His second French Open final, he went all out. You could see he was trying hard. He was struggling. He tried his best to make Djokovic, earn everything till the end. But then again, Novak turning out to be too good and proving why he's mentally the toughest player out there on the tour. Now, coming on the women's side, Iga Swiatek, once again, current world number one, former French Open champion, laser-like focus, some solid game off the baseline. When she won that first set 6-2, she outclassed Carolina Muchova. In the second set, she was 3-1 up. She had a couple of game points there to make it 4-1, and I thought it was pretty much over for Muchova, but then Muchova fighting back so well, proving why she's such a good competitor. And that's exactly what she did against Aryna Sabalenka in her semi-final match when she was 5-2 down in that third set. Everyone thought it's pretty much over for her, but then she dug her way back, and not only did she level at 5-all, but she beat Sabalenka to make it to her first Grand Slam final. She did pretty well to win that second set and put Swiatek in a bit of pressure, but then Swiatek capitalizing in that third set. She's been in that situations where she's won French Open before, she's won this specific Grand Slam before, so she knows exactly what it takes to dig deep and snatch the match away from her opponent, and that's exactly what she did against Muchova. The last meeting they had was back in the Prague Open in 2019, where Muchova had a very tough encounter with her, but she came out to be the winner. But then again, when we talk about a Grand Slam final, it's a totally different atmosphere, totally different feel, totally different emotions, feelings. Everything is very different. So obviously Swiatek, being in that situation before in her career and dealing with it well, she was experienced enough to know what it takes to win the second Grand Slam of her career. So that's pretty much it, guys, about the French Open. Stay tuned, and I will come back to you next time again with an episode of Tennis Talk with Ushna Suhail. I'm looking forward to the Wimbledon Tennis Championships 2023 this year. It will be very interesting to see how the players cope up the transition of moving from the clay court to the grass court. And I want you guys to tell me what you think is going to be the outcome of the Wimbledon 2023 championships. It's too early to say, but a few predictions would be nice to make and express who's going to be the Wimbledon 2023 champion for this year. So stay tuned, and I will come back to you with another episode on Tennis Talk with Ushna Suhail.